Hello and welcome back to stage 2 of the Tour de Suisse with our 2010 database. So, as we remember from the prologue, just quickly going back through the results. Top 10, Andreas Kloiden of Radio Shack pipped Tony Martin at the same time over the 9-kilometer course. Cadel Evans, the first GC favourite, or the first major GC favourite. Cancellara, Carpenets, Chavanel, Popovic, Quinzato, Liefheimer, and Bruskin take out the top 10. Points classification, Kloiden was winning that, so Martin will wear the points jersey. Mountains, no leader for that, and the youth jersey, well, Martin's actually leading that, so possibly might have Evans in green or Port in white. Team classification is Radio Shack, right at the bottom, is actually not my Trek Livestrong, it's the Lompre squad. But anyway, we're going to start the race. Let's go across. This see what the profile looks like today. So it looks like we're doing 3 loops of this small course here, 153 kilometers. Favorites for the punchery stage is Alejandro Valverde, Damio Canugo, Samuel Sanchez, Cadel Evans, Alexander Vinokourov, Oscar Freire, Andy Schleck, Philippe Gilbert, Alberto Contador, and Frank Schleck. Let's give this race a go. So as this race loads, we'll just, I'm looking at the actual results for the 2010 Tour de Suisse. Obviously it's a different course to what we're racing on. But the overall general classification was won by Frank Schleck of Saxo Bank. Second was Lance Armstrong, and third was Jakob Fuglsang. About 20 seconds separate all them. Looking back at the prologue, one of the prologue was Fabian Cancellara, Roman Kreuziger, who we actually forgot, I think, from our start list. Tony Martin got third, Peter Sagan fourth, and Dries dives in his fifth. And now it looks like we're about to start the stage. So, there's the lovely leaders' jerseys there. Just going to click play, going to click pause, just going to have a look around the peloton before we start this race. So at the start, we've got Tony Martin, second overall. He's wearing the black jersey. And there's Kloiden, first overall. That's him in the yellow jersey. And over here, should be another jersey somewhere. Oh, there's another jersey somewhere there. We'll just angle ourselves up in the right camera view. There we go. Go along to our team, click play. Put them all on 0. Right out of the start line. They're all sitting there, and let's get up with the peloton. So, probably a day for the breakaway. They'll get some key mountain points. Looks like there's 12 on each mountain. 4 points for the points chosen in 3 seconds on each little hills, and the final has got 12 and 10 seconds. So just sitting here, slowly moving forward, which isn't the best, but oh well. Up the front, still nothing happening. I'll fast forward a bit once we get a breakaway sorted. Vinokourov sitting nice and strong. There's no, don't want to click on them. Where is he? World champion. There's Cadel Evans, third on GC. And there's an attack from Nocenti of AG2R. In front of the road is Duke of Cofidis squad. Mazzantini is 47 seconds down. Mazzanati of the Katusha squad. Tommy Vockler, 82. Barudis is at. And there's another one from his Biwox Telecom squad. Ginet and Montecu are also on the attack. The peloton is not chasing them. Oh, I'm going to put them on to like something now, and they're back 0. Oh, stuff, they're doing their own thing. Okay, there's these guys in the breakaway. There's 2 out in front. These 4 are finally catching up to each other, keeping nice and working together. Ginet and Montecu are catching up. The breakaway. In the peloton, there's no one really pacing in the peloton. So let's go times 2.
Uh-oh, the gap is widening. It's now more than
Oh, the gap seems to be hovering around that 2-minute 50 mark. There's the Fabian Cancellara. Nothing much happening up there. 3 minutes now. 5Ks to the mountain points. Cancellara there in his big Swiss national champ jersey. Brown. 3K to go. There might be some. Will we see an attack for the mountain jersey? Yes. No Santini attacks with Manzati on as well. Vockler's bringing up the rest of the pack with Montague, Duke, and Gina has been dropped. So it looks like, Mazzanetti will take the points on top of the climb in front of Nocentini, then Vockler. There's the top 5 up the top, 6 points for them. Peloton is still just easily going through the race. We can speed those up again. Still nothing happening. It is the first stage. The breakaway should not win. Oh, stop. Should not win. And we're going to make up to the front here. Gina has just caught up in time for this sprint. Vockler took the sprint in front of Mazzati and Nocentini. Is Tommy Vockler. Nocentini, Montagu. Duke has been dropped with the Jean again. Back in the peloton, same as always. Mazzanati attacks, Nocentini also counter-attacks, going up the climb. There goes the coffee just right up round the outside of both of them. Mazzanti has another go. The coffee is right another go. 700 meters to go. Nocentini. He's got a little bit of a break. The other riders have died. Looks like Nocentini will take these mountain points. Montague takes second. And Jean, who's still in front of that right there. Sweet. Same 5, and they've all pretty much doubled up on their points. We can fast forward a bit. Nothing else really happening through here. Junior's still out in here, they're all back together. Look at that, we're passing my group of riders on the road. This sergeant. So the gap has now gone down to 2 minutes with the breaker with 88 kilometers to go. Coming up to the mountain points again, I think Nocentini will put in an attack. $3K to go. Coffee's rider is not contributing to the pace, just sitting on the back. Duke has been dropped. Nocentini's attacking. Vockler's up. Vockler looks pretty tired. Vockler manages to pip third, and Mazzanti keeping the first. Duke will still take enough points to maintain his 5th overall. The peloton's coming through. Coming up the last part of the climb. There's a few riders dropping off the back. Adam Blythe, Daniel Orr, Sebastian Chavanel, Velo, Brown, Henderson, Kirkland, not many people that. This is the big Belarusian sprinter. Alexander Christoph, Mika Nieves, Samuel Dumoulin, Sylvain Chavanel. The big bunch here with the Greipel, Logfash, Krivko, Sutton. They should be able to catch back up. Otherwise, peloton's nicely and still together. Going back up to the breakaway. Just gone through those sprint points which we missed. We'll just quickly have a look at these mountain points. Vockler's made an attack. He's broken away. Nocentini is chasing him. Mazzati has just lost it. Will Vockler be able to take these mountain points? Of no. Nocentini. Nope, there goes Nocentini right past Vockler. Vockler's died. Nocentini will take 4 mountain points, breaking his total to 24. Vockler's second. Montagu. Then Mazzanti. Iglinski comes up with the points there. Tony Martin's on the front with Igor Anton. There's just another big lot of people at the back. Trofimov, Fogelsang, Kirienka, Van Avermaet, Petrucci, Mark Cavendish. A lot of riders getting flung out the back now as they continue over this tough course. Cancellara's at the back. Lance Armstrong, 7 times winner of the Tour de France. Richie Porte's at the back. The peloton is down to 46 riders now. Frank Schlick, the Luxembourg champion, at the front. Edvald Bosenhagen. There's the American champion, George Hincapie, in his beautiful American jersey for Team BMC. The 7 riders trying to catch back up to the main peloton. That's Richie Porte in the Young Leaders jersey. Matthew Goss, sprinter for HTC High Roads. Hobbivich and Kern from Cofidis. The breakaways still holding a decent lead. 50 kilometers to go, about 2 minutes. I do not think they're going to make it. The breakaways now got 1 minute and there's 2 riders left down in front. Nocentini and Vauclair. Will they hold on and take the mountain points? I don't think so. 13k's to go, 45 seconds. The peloton's right behind them. Igor Anton of SQD is leading the bunch. Mathieu Brechel of Saxo Bank. There's quite a few tired riders here in the peloton. This last time up this hill, it looks like quite a few riders will be dropped. The 7 riders behind are still trying to catch up. They're getting caught by the now grab 16. I don't think they're going to catch up. Passing the team. Trek riders again on the road in the lap round. Starting the ascent of the hill. Brichel paces up the front. Is he going to catch the breakaway? No, he's tired again. Cadel Evans sitting nice and proud there, world champion jersey. Filippo Pozzato, the Italian jersey. Where's Valverde? Valverde can make an attack now. You got Anton still at the front pacing. 3.8 kilometers to go. Luis Leon Sanchez is the front. Nocentini and Vauclair both really tied out the front at the gap of 30 seconds. 2 kilometers to the top. The peloton sits up coming into the last corner up the top here. Pereiro hits the front. There's 45 seconds separating them. Nocentini attacks Vauclair. Vauclair's about to get swamped by the bunch. Can Vauclair hold on for second? Nocentini's going over the top in the first for the column, then Vauclair. Third's Pereiro and Simoni. Not too many riders were dropped. There's Gilbert and Brichel at the back. Still 46 riders in this main peloton. The yellow jersey's still here. Kloiden. There is a fall. Matthew Goss has fallen down. So is Kern. Both riders are hopping back on their bikes. No, looks like Matthew Goss may be ending his race. Back to the front of the peloton. Andy Schleck is now trying to attack up this last hill. Or is he pacing for Andy? There's Tony Martin there. And someone's attacked the rubber bank. Oscar Freire has attacked. Nope, he's sprinted for the sprint points. Kaiser of the FDJ squad has had a puncture at a bad time. Will he be able to catch up to the peloton again? We will have to see. Out in front, there's Pereiro doing some pacing, and they've caught the Vauclair and Nocentini have been caught. The people going off the back is Arayo, George Hincapie, Pinotti, Soler, Vauclair, Montague, Anton. It's going very slow at the front. Someone should make a move soon, or it's going to come down to a bunch sprint. There's 28 people left in the front bunch. Alberto Contador, Cadel Evans, Alexander Vinokourov. Vinokourov working for Contador, although he is a leader in his own right. Simon Gerrans is there, coming up to the mountains. Who's going to take it? Looks like Vinokourov just pips Frank Schlick. Yeah, Vinokourov, Schlick, Evans, Gerrans, Contador. Not that these guys should be featuring heavily. Bunch of 16 behind. FDJ is working for their leader, who's been caught out. Christophe Ferrard's at the back. 13 kilometers to go. Will it be a bunch sprint or someone attack? 10 kilometers to go. There's 40 seconds to the 6 behind them. There's been an attack. Alejandro Valverde attacks. Damian Cunego on his wheel. It's a 13-second lead. Mikel Rogers is pulling the peloton back up with Luis Leon Sanchez in the back. Alberto Contador behind him. And Evans. Andy Schleck, Lefheimer, Nibali, Farad, Wiggins, Hessink. There's 13 riders out in front now. The race leader has been caught out. Luis Leon Sanchez. Samuel Sanchez counter-attack. 13-second lead on the bunch. Looks like it could be coming down to a sprint with a small reduced peloton. Kloiden's trying to limit his losses and is pacing back with Vinokourov. Vinokourov, even though Contador is in the front bunch, Vinokourov is trying to pace his way back, leading up Cesar and Kloiden. Sammy Sanchez still in front of 2.3 k's to go. It's a very, very slight uphill finish. There's an attack by Kim Kirkin of Katusha. He's made his way up to Sanchez. Kirkin and Sanchez out in front. Nibali now moving up with Ryder Hagedel. 1 kilometer to go. Sanchez and Kirkin looks like that for his track sprint. He's setting up and Sanchez attacks and Kirkin comes around the outside. Kirkin for the win, Sanchez for the second. The bunch catches up. Looks like Valverde is going to take third. Alejandro Valverde takes third in this bunch sprint with Andy Schleck, Flair, Cunego, Evans, Vincenzo Nibali. The back to 24 riders for this bunch looks like Simon Gerrans and Robert Hessink are just keeping up with the bunch. Andreas Kloiden will probably lose the lead. Here comes Prero, Michel, Vauclair. What a valiant effort by Vauclair. Handcappy here. Losing a bit of time. There's Richie Port in the youth jersey. He will lose the youth jersey today. Got a bunch of sprinters coming in. There's Julian Dean, Glinsky, Bonet, Goddard. Anyone big? Back here, Greg Henderson coming in. There's Hondo, the German champion. Chichi, Velo, Chavanel, Oss. Adam Blythe is out the back. He might not make it home. And Matthew Goss will not make it home indeed. His race is over. The rest of these guys are over the time limit. Come on, don't make these guys have to finish. There we go. Those riders have completed one lap and have abandoned the race. Let's have a look at the podiums. Kevin Kirkin wins in the sprint finish with Samuel Sanchez and Alejandro Valverde. Andy Schleck, Oscar Flair, Damian Cunego. GC is Tony Martin. Takes over from Andreas Kloiden, who loses, looks like no time at all. Cadel Evans is third, Lefheimer, Contador, Sanchez, then Sanchez again, Nibali, Wiggins, and Kirkin. Then the best climber is No Santini after all those mountain points. Great jersey for AG2R. Points classification, Kloiden, after winning the first stage. Young rider is now Tony Martin. Tony Martin, he's now got a 20-second lead over Robert Hessink, 30 seconds over Andy Schleck. The team's classification is Team Radio Shack, holding 2 minutes of a Pro Team Astana. Let's have a look at the losers from today's stage. So the first 27 riders got the same time. So Andreas Kloiden and Rin Tarm of Cofidis rounding out the top 27. Losers today is Oscar Pereira of Pro Team Astana, Tommy Vauclair, Richie Port, George Hencappy, Lance Armstrong of Team Radio Shack, Vasil Kirienka's down quite a bit, 8 minutes. So have a look. Out of time is Matthew Goss, the sprinter for HTC Columbia. They will be pretty disappointed. Adam Blythe is also out, the 20-year-old from Omega Pharma. And the whole of the Trek Livestrong under 23 team. So as we said, general classification, Tony Martin first, Andreas Kloiden, Evans, Lefheimer, Contador, Sanchez, Nibley. Kloiden, Nocentini, Martin, and Team Radio Shack. So I'll see you next time on Stage 3 of the Tour de Suisse.